good morning. It is 9:50 or nearly 10 o'clock. Like I told you guys, I had this guy who wanted to set up a gym, and we were supposed to have a call yesterday, but that didn't happen because he's in Singapore, which means there's the time difference, and hopefully I can hook up with him now. So while I'm walking to the shop, because I need to get some, you know, normal food for the home, hopefully I can talk to him now. But yeah, other than that, today's rest day, so I'm not gonna go to the gym, meaning after yesterday's leg session, I'm sort of, you know, I need to give my legs a bit of a rest. I can barely walk. But yeah, how are you guys getting on? I mean, the sun is shining, it's really good weather here in London. It's a Sunday, it's lovely. I love it like this. So, by the way, I'm gonna get a coffee as well. And yeah, see the sky here, really nice, huh? You see that guy running? But I've seen now probably 5 people already jogging around in the morning, which is, you know, gives me hope that some people are still willing to do some sports. Not that I like jogging, right? But yeah, these guys here, you know, this Tesco, they also deliver food. We've got something called Ocado here in the UK, so you can go to any online shop, not anyone, Ocado, and then they bring all your shopping home. I think soon this thing will happen with this, what's it called, fridge. The fridge that will automatically know when you run out of stuff and then start ordering it. I mean, that can't be far away. That must be happening soon. Probably already exists in Japan or something. See, just talking about Ocado, the next guy who's passing, he's from that company. Like that guy. He is Ocado.com. See, this seems normal that people want to get their stuff delivered in the morning because they probably ordered some, you know, breakfast type food, and it's 10 o'clock on a Sunday. That sounds normal to me. It's so awesome when the sun is up. Can't believe it. Alright, so I'm in Costa. I had a little coffee. I did a bit of filming the time lapses because you guys really enjoy that. Now I want to ask you something, because I've seen now, I'm just aware that, you know, the 18,500 followers we have now on this channel, they might know me, right? But every time I bring out a new daily vlog, I'm aware that people might see me for the very first time. And if I just, you know, wake up in the morning like, hey guys, how are you doing? You know, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I thought of, maybe I need to create an intro, like an intro sort of, you know, hey guys, what's up? My name is Mark, you're watching NDTV, blah 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 blah, you know, some sort of slogan which I then say, so people know who I am, what I do, and what they can expect on this channel. I would like your opinion on that, if that is a good idea. If so, please give me some lines, you know, like what would you say if you were me? And the best line I'm gonna pick and use every single day. So make sure, and I'm gonna give a shout out to the guy or girl who created that line, and you're gonna be sort of manifested in this vlog forever. This is your chance. Yo, what's going on? It's now 12. I'm gonna have a call now with this guy who wants to open a gym in Germany, and then I actually have this scheduling software for my clients. It's called PT Minder. It's a company, you know, lots of PTs are using it, but to be fair, it's actually really there's so much hassle going on, and like I said, normally when you get software, it should take sort of energy and pressure away from you, but it doesn't. At this point in time, I'm having more trouble with it, so I'm actually thinking of reverting back to MindBody, which I used before. It's a massive company in the US, and you know, they're like, it's £20 more than I'm paying right now per month for PT Minder, but I've got less hassle. I know it's working. I've used it many times before, and I'm thinking of switching over. So I'm just having a chat at the moment here with this guy. Not this guy, but the chat is going on, so we'll see what they can do, if they can revert me back and just reactivate my old account, because that will then save me time again, because this PT Minder shit is so much hassle. And then I'm gonna have a call. I'm gonna be putting you guys on as well, so you can see what I'm talking about. Right, What's up? Can you see me wear my glasses? Well, yeah, of course you can. The funny thing is, I'm working on my laptop at the moment, as you can see here, and the sun is shining in, and these glasses are like polarized. Just gonna see if that works if I put them over here. Can you see this? Can you see the difference? How even in the sunlight, you know, they make a massive difference if you look onto a screen or not. All right, so my site is loading. Yeah, I think you can see a bit of a difference. If you actually wear these glasses, it does make a difference if you actually look onto the screen, because the thing is, my screen is also one which is sort of, you know, it's not a matte screen. It sort of reflects every sort of light coming in, which means, you know, I can see people walk around in my room, like all these ghosts, and woo. Guys, you need to see this because this is insane. I don't know why this is still going on. So this is my comment, you know, this is this app where you can see your stats on and you can see someone's commenting on my, you know, McDonald's video, and now 500 rep challenge, 1,000, 500 rep challenge. Alcohol, some on my blog, 1,000 rep challenge, 500 rep challenge. Anyway, what I wanted to show you or talk about is that people still are so like, Mark, is this a workout? Can I do this? No, it was a challenge for me, guys, just for me, not for anyone else. Get over it. Also funny is, you know, I documented this thing for 30 days and people say, Mark, you're on juice. You know, you're taking something, some sort of thing and needle in the arm stuff, because otherwise you couldn't have this transformation. And I'm like, you know what, F you. Because I filmed and documented everything. I mean, that's the whole point of this vlog, showing you me, I here, real person, right? Drinking water with a bit of apple cider vinegar. But, you know, just like you. So if you don't believe it or not, this is the thing. Believe whatever you want to believe, I don't care. I'm just trying to help you here on this channel. And thank God we have, as of now, 18,455 followers. And all these people, I all love you so much for, you know, supporting this channel and actually, you know, respecting, not what I'm saying, but we respect each other. And that's nice. It's a mutual sort of thing. Now, I'm actually going to be educating myself again and again and again. To be able to make the right decision in terms of your business, you need to have an understanding of it. Doesn't mean to say you have to do everything by yourself. So delegation is a very big process. Education is a very big process as an entrepreneur, because especially in social media, people say, well, you know, there are these big agencies and yeah, who cares about freaking Snapchat? No one has to be on Snapchat. Well, the thing is, you don't need that much time to figure out how this device works, and especially not how Snapchat works. But it's the same thing with, let's say, lead generation. You know, you're on the internet, someone just visits, this is coming back to the discussion we had when I was in the coffee shop. So someone comes onto my channel, Marc Dressen Personal Training, and they see me farting around, you know, all swearing, and they're like, this dude is a bit, you know, I don't know, he's not really trustworthy. So they click away or they unsubscribe or stuff. So that's why I want to make sure that I'm just the person who I am, so less swearing, just how I communicate to my clients. And I think that's the approach I'm going to be taking here on YouTube, because at the end of the day, there's, you know, you want to make sure that you are the person who you are and not try to mimic anyone else, because you're always going to be following someone. I just heard that saying and I loved it, because I was thinking it's so true. You follow other people you look up to, and then you try to imitate what they're doing, and you might be successful to some extent because you're copying what your idol is doing, but you're not really, your own energy is not flowing through you, if that makes sense. So you've got something hidden inside you, as am I. You know, we all have something which needs to come out to the surface, and then if it is a book, if it's speaking, if it is taking care of your kids, if it is, I don't know, if you're the best personal shopper in the world, I don't know what it is, but it's good to have inspiration. I think the thing between inspiration and motivation, or generally looking up to people, is good, but don't put them on a pedestal. I think it's dangerous if you always try to look up to someone like they're so far away, they're like in the ceiling somewhere, and you're like, oh my god, one day hopefully I'll meet that person, I'll be like that person, and all this stuff. It's not like that, guys. We talked about these 5 people you should surround yourself, because you're the average of all of them, like Jim Rohn said, and these 5 people also change on a daily basis, not daily, like monthly or half-yearly basis, whatever. But yeah, I just use that as an external sort of trigger for me to like look at those people, and whatever they said or done, that triggers something in myself, then which I use for my purpose, for what I want to do in this world. And that's how I go forward. It's not like there's another personal trainer I look up to and say, well, hopefully one day I'm like him. No, that's not how it works. It's not about, and this is another guy said that, Bedros, Julian, he's like very, very good and very big in the fitness industry. He's like a mentor sort of thing. And he said it's not about competition. If you think competition is good, you're failing, because you're always competing against each other, like, you know, bumping the guy out of, and I'm better than you, I'm better than you, you're shit, and so on and so forth. No, you have to dominate your space, and I absolutely agree with that. Domination means you don't look left or right. You know they're there, but you don't really care about them. You just look onto your road. You've got a big lorry, 200-ton lorry you're driving, and you can't afford to do big swings left and right. You're the truck on one road, full blast forward. That's how I see myself. I don't have time to look left and right and see, oh, is that lorry tinier, or it has a different wheel on it? Should I have that wheel too? Who effing cares, you know? Just go onto your track and just give full blast. Look at it. Oh, it's another truck. Who cares? How are you doing? Go ahead. And just on the same subject matter, I just remembered a phrase Gary Vee said. You know, Gary Vaynerchuk, VaynerMedia, massive in the social media industry, and he says he wants to build the biggest building in town by actually building that biggest building, and not by, you know, competing or tearing other buildings down. He just wants to build the biggest building. And I like this analogy because I feel that is very, and now it comes the same thing. So I like Gary Vee. I don't want to be Gary Vee, but I like his analogy. I like what he just said with the biggest building in town, building it like the truck analogy I just had on the road going forward, by really focusing on what you want to do, and then just really go for it. And it's not about then tearing down the competition or making that bad in front of other people and so on and so forth. Don't really care. You know, acknowledge that they're there, know what they're doing, because that's also important in your field, but not too much. I mean, really just don't pay attention. Just think of what is it that you want to achieve, and then what happens is you start dominating your field and other people are looking towards you rather than the other way around. And that's so freaking powerful. And I feel that's happening again here in my field, which I'm really, really happy with. And, you know, it takes a certain person. You know, you have to be very, very self-conscious, self-aware, you know, high confidence, self-esteem, knowing you can do this, knowing you're the best in your field. And then, you know, you go forward and just keep marching forward like an unstoppable sort of train. I hope that helped you. Think of your train. Think of what you are good in. And just because you're following me doesn't mean to say you have to be me. But what you can take away from this is think of what is inside of you, what needs to come out, and then how you can take that forward without destroying anyone else and without thinking of competition too much. Think of your niche, of what you are really, really good at. Try to become the absolute best in that field, and then just push through, full blast forward. Don't look left and right. So tell me, what is it that you need to do, or what needs to come out? You need to verbalize this in the comments below, because verbalizing, writing it down, is like a goal setting. It's very, very important. So make sure you do this now. I'm waiting. I know you haven't done it yet because you're still looking at me, but that's not how this works. You have to take action, meaning not looking at me and like, oh yeah, maybe he says something else now. No, I'm not going to say anything else. This is now silent time for you. You switch off this video, you pause it, and you think about what has to come out. I mean this honestly, guys. Stop the video and think of what is it that needs to come out and you want to take further forward, the space you want to dominate in now. And once you've done that, then you hit play again. Okay guys, so it's now 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go to visit a friend because we're probably gonna move in the end of January. He runs his own business and stuff, really successful guy, and we just hooked up and said, you know what, maybe we should move in together, share a flat somewhere in London, because I need to move. You know, I can't stay in Airbnbs all my life, and so that's what we figured out. Now I'm gonna meet that guy in a second, so I need to pack my stuff and get going. Now the call I had with the guy from Singapore, really nice guy as well. His plan is to open like a gym. It's just something floating around in his head, and he just wanted a bit of a consultation from me, which is great. So we're gonna just stay in contact. But yeah, for me, the German market isn't that interesting. You know, not that I love Germany, don't get me wrong. But in terms of personal training, London is the place, guys. London is the place to be for personal training. Even better than Venice Beach area. Even though you've got all the Hollywood stars running around, but they're all gonna go to Gunnar Peterson anyway. So if you're a new starting PT, you're not gonna get any famous person working with you anyway. So that's why London is just the place to be. I can't say more than that. Now, gonna get packing, and then I'll see you guys in the bus. Yes, I'm next to Victoria Station, and I'm sort of in a back street here somewhere where, you know, really nice houses and buildings are. This one is just getting refurbished here, that one. But you can see it probably here this way. That's the nice thing in London, you've got really all these fancy houses and stuff, which is awesome. But I'm next to the place where my friend is staying, so I'm meeting him now. He's gonna teach me some stuff which I don't know about online stuff, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Find people who know more than you do in a specific field, and then if they offer you to tell you and teach you, don't say no. Never turn that down. Take your time, get there, get your ass over there and do it. Simple as that. But other than that, he's also a good friend, and we're probably gonna order some food now because I'm really hungry. See how he's doing. So yeah, I'm nearly there now. Do you have that sometimes, that your eyes are square, like they feel like they're square because you've been staring on this thing too much? That's how I feel right now. God. Yeah, I need to go to bed, that is for sure. I can tell you that. It is like 11:30. I just want to go to bed. But you know what I did? I'll just tell you quickly. So, you know, Facebook has this really nice tool called Conversion Pixel and all this stuff. If you don't know what that is, it basically is like a little tracking, you know, it's like stalking you guys what you're doing on my website. So be careful what you do. I know what you're doing. Now, to be honest, every website does that. So whatever website you're on, and if you ever wondered, you went onto Amazon, for example, very good example, they do that hardcore, and you looked at, let's say, a watch or whatever you want to buy, something for you, or a laptop or something. And then you go into a different website and all of a sudden you see a banner on the side with the exact laptop you were just looking at. That's what the power of retargeting and sort of these conversion pixels are, because they track your behavior and have a look at how you act on the internet. Now, why is this of interest? Because what happens when it comes to personal training, when people go to your website, they might look at the pricing, they might, you know, look at your website to inform themselves, but they might not buy, they might not call me, they might not fill out the form and say, Mark, you know, please contact me, which is, you know, not a big deal, but they might still want personal training. So what I now can do is I can target them on Facebook and say, well, look, you just had a look at this page. Why don't you come back and take a second look, you know, or maybe I can help you with something. Anyway, this is sort of the concept of it. But if you guys are interested in it, leave a comment box below. I'm happy to talk about this more. But like I said, this is part of business, and normally people do that in a department of programming or your IT department, but as I am all departments in one, well, that's not true, I outsourced some departments now. You know, as an entrepreneur, you have to know what you're doing, or at least some don't know what they're doing, and that's why they're not getting anywhere. But yeah, I'm just talking shit now. I just need to go to bed now. It's too long. So good night, see you guys tomorrow. Punch the like button, punch the subscribe button. Oh shit. That light was still on. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.